Hi, I'm Ravinder here. I am going to show the demo of IBM Sterling CPQ, and this demo is particularly about a real estate solution. IBM CPQ has application in many industries, but this particular demo is just for a real estate solution that I am going to show it. Background for the demo. Uh, this demo does not show the full capabilities of IBM CPQ. My intention is just to show that how this solution can be used by a real estate builder for a simple end-to-end flow. For more information on full capabilities of CPQ, it can be found at Info Center, the URL given here. This demo uses some of the out-of-box provided functionality. I haven't used any customization to the screens. I have used the Sterling Visual Modeler to build the model for configuring apartment unit. So here is the flow that I am going to show. A sales representative of a real estate builder will log into the Sterling CPQ application, and he will create an opportunity. Opportunity is nothing but a sales lead. This will be for a customer who is interested to buy an apartment. Create a quote for the customer, add an apartment unit to the quote, and then I will configure options for the unit plan according to customer's choice and the budget. Then I will adjust, as a salesperson, I will adjust the prices to appease to the customer. If the quote violates any rules, rules in the quote, then it will go to the manager for approval, and then the sales manager can approve it or reject it. If there are no violations in the quote created by a salesman, then the quote gets. Then once it is approved, I will generate a quote proposal that will be a Word document or a PDF file, which will be sent to the customer. Customer can look at the quote with all options that are configured and full details of what are the price of the apartment and what does it consist. So once he looks at it, and then he will call the salesman, the builder, real estate builder salesman, to negotiate. So negotiate or reconfigure some of the options, he can do that. And but if it is acceptable to him after the negotiation is over, then salesperson can accept or reject the quote in the system. Once the quote is accepted, it can be converted to an order and payment is done. Then finally the sales opportunity is won. This is what I am going to show. Okay, here is the Sterling field sales application which I am going to use for creating opportunity, quote, etc. So this is the URL, and I log in as a salesperson. So this application is used by the salespeople. It's a sales application. Okay, here I am logging in as a salesperson into the application. So here you can see the home page of the application. It has opportunity. I can create a new opportunity, or I can go to the find opportunity, and I can search for the opportunities that are created. As I said, opportunities are nothing but the sales leads. You can see in different statuses all these opportunities already existing. Then I can go create a new quote or find a quote that are already created. So here I want to say that once you create a sales opportunity, saying a customer is interested in so and so apartment, then the next step is to create the quote for it. And you can even find product, you can browse. First we have to select the enterprise. So I am selecting Matrix Incorporated. So in my example, Matrix Incorporated is a real estate builder who has real estate projects providing residential apartments, commercial properties. So here I see I can browse. So this is the catalog. So there are 3 projects: residential ongoing, residential ready to occupy, and a commercial property. And then I will go to residential and there's a property 1 in Bangalore, and this is the property, apartment unit in Bangalore South, right? So it says the product is configurable. Okay, let me go to home page again. Now I will start creating a new opportunity. So this happens when a customer sees an advertisement of a real estate builder, or he comes to know through the internet, then he will call up the real estate builder to show his interest that he is interested in buying a particular real estate project unit. So matrix BLR opportunity is what I gave, and opportunity value. This is an approximate value that I can give, saying this opportunity is worth about $200,000. So let me give it as $150,000. What is the lead origin? A customer call to inquire, or it can be a lead that is created by the marketing team. But this is not limited. I am just having only 2 examples here. These are all custom, it can be created. So let me select that customer call to inquire about the project. And what is the success percentage? It could be something like 80%. Let me give. So is it for an existing customer or a new customer? If it is a new customer, I can enter all the details of the customer and create a customer, and it can be a business customer or a consumer customer, meaning B2B or B2C. So now I already, for this demo purpose, I already created a customer, so I will select that customer. XYZ is the customer. The contact name is John Campbell, and I will give the reason. I can add a note here. So this is the header information that I will give for the opportunity, and I will save it. So the opportunity is saved successfully, and we can see the opportunity details, success rate, opportunity value. These are all guess values. Now once the opportunity is created, I can create the codes for it. So opportunity can have 1 or more codes, but at a time we will have 1 code as a primary code. So let me give a quotation. Quote name. So this is the apartment Bangalore quote I am giving as a name. Save it. So these are all the different tabs. You can see the customer that I created is all these details and the product, and it can have the terms, what are the terms, conditions that will be applicable for the quote. So customer is already created, and I would like to add product now. So let me go here, browse. I will go to projects. Residential ongoing project is what the customer is interested in, and he wants to buy an apartment at Bangalore. So this is what is available. It is showing here, apartment unit at Bangalore South. So this is coming from the catalog. So I'll add it to the quote. Is added to the quote successfully. Now you can see the line is added to the quote. So there is an icon here which shows configure. So if I click this configure, it will show me all the configuration that this apartment unit has. You can see the layout of the apartment complex. It has 3 units. This is the road, This is a road, right? It has tower A, tower B, and tower C. Tower A, 2 BHK apartment large size, 3 BHK apartment large size is provided, and in tower B, 1 BHK, 2 BHK small, 2 BHK large are provided. In tower C, 2 BHK small, 2 BHK large, and 3 BHK small are offered. And you can see these are all the different tabs that are available for configuring. I will go to the unit plan. So okay, here you see apartment unit at Bangalore South, and these are all some kind of suggestions and warnings. It says that select the tower for the unit. It is mandatory that I select it, and you can see these are all different options that I have. Tower A, tower B, tower C, and I have to select a floor. It offers from first floor to 10th floor, and then these are all the different apartment units: 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom small, 2 bedroom large, 3 bedroom small, and 3 bedroom large. You see, it even shows me the image of the apartment unit layout. This is a 1 bedroom, and then 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, like this. Okay, that is because I have selected here tower A. Tower A has only 2 options: 2 bedroom large and 3 bedroom large. If I select tower B, okay, tower A has 2 options. Tower B has 3 options of the different apartment units, and tower C has again 3 options. So for this demo purpose, I will select tower A, and let me select 10th floor, because I can demonstrate that there is an additional 10% amount on the unit plan as a top floor premium. You see sometimes on the top floors like 15th floor or 20th floor of the apartment, the premium is more. So I want to demonstrate that scenario. So I select a 10th floor, and then I will select this 2 bedroom large. It has 2 bedrooms, a hall, and a kitchen, and a study room, and this is the layout. Then I go to the next tab, parking. So this is what I configured in the model, Sterling Visual Modeler, to have these options: car parking slot. Each car parking slot will cost me $3,500, and a 2-wheeler parking slot will cost me $1,000. So let me select car parking slot, and I have to enter number of car parkings. So let me select 2. Okay, I also have a 2-wheeler to park, 1 2-wheeler to park, and then I have home security solution. So you see, this one is by default it is selected, because I have designed the model like that, so that video door phone is there for every apartment and it cannot be deselected. And as options, I can select these things. A burglar alarm system will cost me $250. That will be added here automatically if you actually notice this. If I remove this, that will go away. If I put this, again the price will be calculated here. And a home CCTV system, that is added. And a wall mount security safe also I want it. So I have selected these options. Then I go to the next tab, that is painting. Okay, just for the example, I made it very simple, saying a standard plan from the builder that includes 2 shades of emulsion paint. Else I am saying that you can have a custom painting plan that involves a customized painting solution for hall, kitchen, bedroom, and you can have a different shades in the children bedroom. And I'm saying that I have set this as a recommended option. It is showing it as recommended because for this option I have configured it as recommended. For simplicity, I haven't given the actual plan here, but I am giving the condition saying applicable additional charges apply. Then I go to the next tab, that is other specs. So here all uh, these are all the options, specification, other specifications that a customer can opt for. And for making it simple, I'm not giving the charges that are there for each of these options, but that can be easily designed using a Sterling Visual Modeler. So I'm only selecting here, I want modular kitchen. This will apply extra charges, and I want an internet connection. A gas pipe connection is required. A cable TV connection is required, and flooring options, additional code will be generated, because the flooring if I additional code will be generated and sent according to the selected flooring plan. So if I select flooring, it will show me all the options again what are there in the flooring. So the customer wants a marble flooring, and he wants anti-skid flooring in balconies and toilets, and he wants wooden flooring in bedrooms. This is what I have configured it for the customer. And this is another tab I have, which I am trying to show just the some text lines, that initial payment is 10% while booking, and there could be extra charges as government taxes, water connection charges, gas connection charges, electricity charges, etc. So now I have configured, I went to all the tabs and I have configured the options according to what the customer wants. So and now I can click the summary, and it will show me all the options that I have selected for this configuration. You can see here, it's a 2-bedroom hall kitchen that will cost me $110,000, and this is in tower A, and I have selected 10th floor. I have selected 2 car parking slots here, and you can see $3,500 into 2, that is $7,000. And then I have a two-wheeler parking, that is $1,000. Video door phone, that is a part of the offering, so there's no extra price for it. A burglar alarm, home CCTV, wall mount FA, and a custom painting plan, and then these are the other things, your modular kitchen, internet connection, gas connection, cable connection, and the customer wants marble flooring, anti-skid flooring in balconies and toilets. Okay, so the total cost price for this is $118,000. Now if I am happy with this, I can say save, or if I want to reconfigure the options, I can go to configure, again start configuring it. So let me save it now. Okay, so now it is saved here. Let me save this code now. Okay, so here you are seeing that adjustment of $11,000. Why this? Because in the system I have created a rule saying if it is a 10th floor and a 2 BHK large size, I am putting a premium of $11,000. You remember I have selected 10th floor, right? There is a premium for it, so this $11,000 is the premium. So this automatically comes into the pricing because of a pricing rule. I have put it in Sterling Business Center application. Now I can see the configured components. It will show me all the configured components what I configured. If I want to reconfigure, again I can reconfigure it, and I can add more than one line to this code, right? Okay, now while talking to the customer, he had asked me that if I can provide some discount to him. So what I can do is I can do adjust price here, and there's already created a manual discount. This is a manual discount price rule that I have created in the system. If I add it, you will know what it is. So it's a manual discount order total. So if the order total is more than $50,000, discount can be given up to $20,000 it is, and it starts from $5,000 and the max allowed is $20,000. So this is a manual discount price rule that I created in Sterling Business Center. So now how much I want to give to the customer, I can type that amount here, but it should be between $5,000 and $10,000. So I want to give him $15,000 discount. So you can see the $15,000 discount is applied here. Let me save it now. Yeah, it's already saved. So 129 minus 15 again here. So that's why you will see the price as this one. So now we are ready. The quote is created, the discounts are created, manual discount is applied to it, pricing rule adjustments are applied to it, configuration is done. Now this quote has to be checked whether if it is violating in the approval rules in the system. In Sterling CPQ, it can be configured in such a way that we can have an approval plan and approval rule where we set some rules so that the quote follows certain rules and then send it for approval. So I will request for approval. Okay, so there is an approval rule in the system. It's called quote approval rule 2, and now this quotation has actually violated some rule in this approval plan. That is why it went for a approval, and you see this Allison has to approve this quote now. It is pending from approval. So Allison has to actually log in and approve this quote now. I will log into another browser. So this is another browser instance. I am logging in as the sales manager. So I go and see find quotes. Okay, so here is the quote that was created by M. Russell, and it shows created pending approval. So I can look at this quote. I can look at all the details of the quote, what is the configuration, I can edit and see the configuration, what kind of discounts, adjustments are there in this, and if it looks okay to me, I will go approve it. Okay, so now I can approve. As a sales manager, I can approve or reject it. So let me approve this quote. So the quote has been successfully approved. Okay, so I am going back to the screen of M. Russell, who is the salesman. So here I refresh the quote again. Okay, the status of the quote is now approved. Now the next step is the quote is created, it is approved by the sales manager. Now it is ready to go to the customer. So before it goes to the customer, I can do some more things like I can do some attachments. I can attach a sales brochure as a file to this quote, and that attachment will go when the quote is sent to a customer. That email that goes to the customer will have this attachment. Now I will generate a proposal. So once the quote is ready, I can generate a proposal. I will show what the proposal is. So proposal is a document that will get generated either in PDF format or RTF format. These are only the two formats right now available, but more formats can be configured in the system. and already have some template. We can have different templates. So in the system right now one template is created already, and I will choose what is the locale of the user, uh, such that the quotation is generated in that language and that locale. Okay, to make it easier now, I already typed all what has to be filled here. The title I want to give it as a quotation, salutation, Mr. and opening comments, closing comments, this is to end with. Okay, and now you can see here there's an option that shows include minor lines in the code. These minor lines are nothing but those options we have selected as marble flooring, number of two-wheeler parking, number of car parking, 2-bedroom unit. All those are minor lines. Major line is the apartment unit, and what it has inside, they are all minor lines. So when the code's generated in this PDF format, it should show all the details of what are all the lines in the code. Obviously I want all that to be included in the code, and when the code is going out, you can actually have what all to be included in that code proposal. Proposal date, status, you can see these are all the things. So some of the things right now I do not want them to be included, so I will deselect them. Taxes, shipping, there's no shipping involved here, that's why. And shipping address. So here you recommended lines, right now I don't have anything, so I'll even remove that. Okay, so this is actually is all customizable very easily, what the code can have and what it cannot have. So once I am ready, I will say generate. So when I say it is a PDF format that you can see here, it's a code, it's a from address, and this is the code. This is what I have given as some text, which is the billing address, what is the customer ID, the date, and mainly it will have all the options. Apartment unit at Bangalore South, that this is the total cost, and this is the adjustment, and it's a 2-bedroom, 10th floor, car parking, 2-wheeler parking, and all these other options it has. And it gives the closing comment, looking forward to hear from. So customer will look at this one now, and after looking at this, he can decide to accept this quote, or he can even call up the salesman saying that he wants to remove 2-wheeler parking, he wants to remove the home CCTV, or he wants it in a different floor, not the 10th floor. It's a different floor. So what this Embrace sales can do is he can rework on the quote, and again go through the same cycle of approving, generating the proposal, sending it to the customer. All that happens once again. So here I am doing once it is approved, I can send it to the customer. So once I send it to the customer, I can add a note, quote sent to John Campbell, and I say confirm. Okay, now it shows the status as presented. What this means is, at this point of time, what happens in the system is, the system, Sterling CPQ system, will send an email to the customer with the quotation that we saw as the PDF document, that will be attached to an email, as well as it will have other attachments, and it will show the full details what the quote contains. It will be sent to the customer. Now the customer opens the email and he will look at all those details, and if it is acceptable, he will call Mike Russells, who is the salesman of this real estate firm, and he says it is acceptable to him. If he doesn't accept, he can also reject, or he can rework on the quote to adjust to adjust some of the selections or discounts, etc. So now I will say accept. Okay, the quote was accepted on behalf of John Campbell, because Mike Russell, who is a salesman, he is accepting on behalf of John Campbell. John Campbell spoke to Mike Russell on the phone saying it is acceptable to him. So at this point of time, we can also integrate this Sterling CPQ with a third party system where this acceptance can happen digitally with digital signatures. That is also a possible integration in CPQ. So I'll confirm it. So now you see it is been accepted. Once the quote is accepted, now it has to be converted to an order. So I click this convert to order. And I can add some payment method here. Okay, it can be, right now the system is configured to accept the payment methods, payment types by all these types: a check, a credit card, customer account, and all these things. Right now I will select the customer account and I will give some number, confirm it, and now the payment type is also added, and you confirm it. So now it is ordered. So finally the order is closed. Now I can go to opportunities, and I will go find opportunities, search for it. It shows this was the core opportunity that we created, and the status, it shows it as 1. The sale is closed. So this is the sales flow that I have demonstrated right now using IBM Sterling CPQ. Sales representative creating a opportunity 2, sales opportunity 1. These are all the things I have done. Okay, so this IBM Sterling CPQ has a lot of other features which I have not demonstrated. I just want to talk about them. And we have seen that we have configured apartment unit, floor, parking options, painting options, home security solution and all. So that has come because I have created a model. I have designed a model and created a model. So using IBM configurator visual modeler application, that's an application where a business user and IT user can create models. So for creating this model, I took almost a week's time. It's pretty straightforward and easy, but more complexity. Models can be created with more complexity of the selection of components, and we can have multiple complex rules, and they can be easily created without much programming. Without any programming also rules can be created, and you want even more complex rules, it can be even written in Java and attach it to the models. And for simplicity in this demo, I have not done the availability check. So once that 10th floor 2 BHK large in tower A is selected, whether that apartment unit is actually available or is it sold out. So in that during the process of quotation, we can have even that availability check, connecting it to a backend system and see if all configured options with all configured options, if the apartment unit is available or not. And for pricing rules, I have given some pricing discount, and I have also given additional 10% premium surcharge for 10th floor. But I have created only 2 simple pricing rules, but we have this application called Sterling Business Center, where more complex pricing rules can be created using Sterling Business Center. Out of box itself, it has a lot of parameters using which you can create pricing rules that will be applied on the quote. and I have used approval rules. So I had only one approval rule. If the quotation value is more than $50,000, it has to go to a approval from a sales manager. So here I created in such a way that all quotations will go to a sales manager for approval. But we can create the rules saying whether quotation created is violating any rule or not. If it is getting violated, then it will go to approval. Otherwise, if it is not violating, it will auto approve the system will auto approve the quotation. As I said, it can be sent to a third party system. Quote can be sent to a third party system by integration, so that it will be accepted by a digital signature, and multiple quotes can be created for same opportunity. So in my example, I had only one quote for the opportunity, but you can create sometimes multiple quotes because customer wants to see what is the price and how it looks like. If it is a 2-bedroom small with different kind of options configured, he wants to have some 3 different quotations at a time, and he wants to look at all of them and decide on one of them. So the application allows it. And negotiation I have not demonstrated, but I showed you that once it is sent to customer, customer can accept, or customer can say it is accepted or it is rejected for him, or he will say, oh no, I want these options to be changed. So it has to be reworked again, it has to go for the manager's approval, and then it has to be sent to the customer. That is what is all negotiation. Okay, so in IBM Sterling CPQ, it all happens because there is a custom there is an out-of-box workflow that is nothing but the quote life cycle. What has to happen once it is created, it has to be sent for approval. After approval, it has to be sent to customer. After sent to customer, it has to be converted to an order and pay for it, and the opportunity and the quote is closed. So that is the life cycle and workflow. So Sterling has application. There's an application called Sterling Application Manager, using which visually you can actually modify the workflow, and it can be configured according to the business need. More things can be added, or it can be simplified also. And I have in my example, I have not used any extensions to this Sterling Field Sales. This is the application that I used for creating opportunity, quote, etc. So I have not used any customizations. I have used everything out of box. So how this whole thing is achieved? So I have used a Sterling Visual Modeler, where I have designed a model with options and rules, and then I used Sterling Business Center. Here I created catalog, and I have given price for it, and I have created pricing rules, approval rules, and the approval plan. Sterling Field Sales I used right from convert opportunity to order flow, create opportunity and convert it to an order. And then application manager, as I said, I created the enterprise called Matrix Incorporated. I had some business rules saying these are the payment types that are allowed for this, and as I said, it's called workflow. In Sterling terms, it is called as a pipeline. So I have used out of the box workflow that was already there. As I said, it can be customizable also. Yeah, that's all is this demo about. As I said in the first slide, more information can be found at the info center that is available over on the internet. You can even search in Google as IBM Sterling CPQ Info Center. It will give you this URL. You can see how the models can be created, how the pricing rules can be created, etc. Okay, thank you.